inaugural session of our new website. And before I begin with anything else, I need to acknowledge each one of you that you have taken time out and waited for half an hour because there was a delay. We were waiting for Mr. Anuj Bhati, who's busy today, and he has shown inability, but he has sent his good wishes. And I would like to proceed program. First, I would like to thank Professor Nirmal Jinder, Principal, Satyawati College, for initiating this idea that the website which we were using for a very long time was not up to the mark, and we had to begin with something that should be interactive and a dynamic website, and eventually we are able to do that. So I'd like to thank Professor Nirmal Jinder, Principal, Satyawati College, and then alongside I would like to thank Dr. Rajiv Singh, who's been instrumental in making this website possible the way it looks today. Very vibrant, very interactive, and with a vision that all the faculty members can use it, I think, every day for many things. Then I would like to also go back in the journey that how we all began. It was a very random idea that we all thought, okay, we should have a new website, but how to go about it? And then Principal Ma'am and alongside Dr. Ankur Bhatnagar, Dr. Rajiv Singh, they brainstormed so much that look, there should be a vision, that all the members, faculty members, especially, those who look for certain, forms such as child education allowance or their life pension or any certificate, which we always use it, whether we are part of this institution as an active faculty members and after services also. So we worked on each bit of it so that it is very useful for everyone. So ma'am had given us her input like every night and every day. Whenever we had approached her, she was readily available. Look, this is my input and you have to make it like this. And Ankur Bhatnagar, she said, look, you cannot think of something just like that. No, talking. She brought the papers with all the tabs. Look, these are the tabs. She made the graph and she made the graphics of it that to visualize how it will look like. And she made tabs within tab. And she was very instrumental in, pushing the idea because she had a very rich experience of designing website. And we were really, thankful that she made us, think that, okay, what you're thinking is possible, but at the same time, these are the glitches. This is how it should look. You always carry a paper in your hand. So I'd like to thank her from bottom of my heart. Then, the last but not the least, all the ideas, they took a tangible shape in the work of these great people sitting, next to me, very young colleagues. Sharanya just stepped in. Come here, dear. Come sit here. I'll come to that. So these people, they wrote each but bit of it. Kangan, please come here, join the team. And Lakshay, he actually made entire course structure and he worked very hard. And then he said, ma'am, your website should not go without acknowledging this document. Then Sharanya and Swasti and Millie, they were writing every part of it. We'll get to see in a very short while. They were writing every bit, paragraph. They were approaching people that, okay, ma'am, fill your form. And it's not come up, very well. And they also approached, to office people, for like many things. That what is the history of Satyawati College? What is the technical staff? And then Neelu also made organogram. So there are many people that have contributed, a lot in making of what it looks like now. And then, comes again, our technical team, Rakhi and Arun and Harish and, everybody, we were together, and Arun, like, that he is everywhere in every sphere of our lives. And we go for anything, he would be there and he would be helping us. He's a very technical savvy person. And he is kind of, right-hand man for everything which we do. And then I would like to thank all our faculty members, whether it is Dr. Tarun Garg, Dr. Rachna Vimal, Manoj ji, and everybody present here, and our technical team. Those who are, they are working not for, for any personal or any monetary gain at all. they are doing only for the purpose of helping us as an institution. And Nishant and their team, they were working for us, and they work for us day and night. Even on Eid, we were working. We came here in the morning at 9 a.m. We left the place at 11 a.m. So we worked so much. I suppose we started our meetings at 10 o'clock, and Saroj ma'am used to, join us sometimes. And we used to work for 3 hours, 4 hours. And at 3 o'clock, sometime in the middle of the night, I would think something, I'll message the team. And I have really bothered them a lot. So if I think this is the time that I should invite Principal ma'am to say a few words and grace the occasion by telling us that how she was so, active and, doing so many multitasking that one institution cannot, be built in a year, the way she has been progressing and the way she's been doing for faculty members, for website, for the entire, progress of our institution.
Friends, लेकिन हम सबसे पहले उनके लिए भी let's clap. Thank you, Poonam.
I think first we launch and then I say a few words. Huh?
Sure.
आइए तब चलिए please join us, all of you.
Poonam is very dedicated.
Yeah.
Shows on her face also.
I thought of Rani Jhansi.
Except for that sword.
Only hands के पास.
अरे वाह ये बड़ा अच्छा मैं ठीक है they should be students and
some new and some program. I have a technical team. अरे एक बार आप पहले technical team आ जाओ.
I think you all can access it in your phone and go through the various facets of website and for yourself. You can also check out your own profile.
Yeah, actually we can have different section. Then technical team is going to tell about the future plan. This is the basic. की बात मानना
left hand side arrow. आगे आ रहा है ना
नीचे वो जो गैलरी है वो भी एक बार just do the gallery.
मैं नीचे scroll करूँ
start the gallery. How to start the gallery?
Starting to commit to that. अपना बहुत ऊंचा से कितना होगा
So we tried to include as many pictures as we could get.
These are general videos. And if you want to watch out the e-content, there is a different tab for e-learning. नीचे tab सारे बच्चे स्टूडेंट को आना बस बच्चे
आप देख रहे हैं दिल्ली अब
हमारे टीचर्स सारे एक्टिविटीज करते हैं और कई बार ऐसा होता है कि उन एक्टिविटीज में कुछ अनजाने कुछ एक्टिविटीज इस तरीके से हो जाती है तो
ये भुवन जी ने ऑर्गेनाइज करवाया था।
तो एक तरीके से ये चीजें से को बताया जाए जताया जाए क्या चीजें आपको करनी है।
आप देख रहे हैं दिल्ली अब
And we have all the media. We have everything: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything that we are covering these days. Everything is online. You know, everything we are trying to put it on social media. So everything is on our website. So anybody wants to see the profile of the college and go to the website, each and everything. Because I think on Twitter we have been doing and on YouTube because we are converting all our programs on YouTube. But I want all the programs to go on Facebook also because our Facebook is very weak at this point of time. आप कहाँ गया दीप? हाँ, Facebook पे भी डालिए वो सब जो आपसे शेयर किया जाता है. All the pictures के लिए समझता है. So whatever is going on Twitter, that should go on Facebook also. So I think the teachers have to give the technical session or one day.
So you can see that some of the teachers who are pretty good.
So if you also give your lectures, we can put it on
You can put it over here, and if you share your link with us, these lectures can be easily accessed by our students because this is a dynamic website. Then there are many,
commerce is first commerce taking part.
Today is the last class now with first year student and they are waiting.
So one is that in chart and then the list also is given with all the details. And if you want to check the profile, so if you want to send that the data, so her profile will come automatically.
this is a small profile, as in if somebody is looking for you in that expert area, they can read a bit about you, and an extended one is below.
So the entire information is given. So first about the department, who all are there. Then if you want to look at the profile of the professor. And, about the departments, about the societies, NCC, NSS, everything. IQ, AQAR is getting filled up now. There are 3 messages about that.
How many are in class? Website launch हो रही थी ना, तो seminar अभी आ गया, just 5 days.
These are the committees over here, the staff council committee. We can show it. This is how this is looks like now.
And they start taking the big country. All the detailed activities with the pictures, then all your programs and everything is listed on the website. So you guys have done a big job. I just thank all of you for being here. Let me thank these my technical team. Nishant and Ankit. Dear friends, as you know that I've been here in this college for a long time, many decades. I've learned a lot and taken a lot from this college. So when this was a God-sent opportunity to serve this college, it is, ever since I've joined, it's quite a challenging time. So many things to do. And I felt we have been lagging behind so much, so many changes, so many developments, so many new things that to be done. And one thing was the website, because our website was good, but as per the, if you look at other colleges' websites, we found that we also need to have a new website. So we have been trying with the idea, we requested the computer department convener several times to, take some initiative for the website. Nothing was maturing. So one day, their boss, Manik, he came to our place and they were having some project. So I told him to suggest us someone who can make our website. So he said, okay, we can do it. I said, but we cannot pay. So he says, okay, ma'am, doesn't matter. I said, then you cannot withdraw in the middle of it. He said, fine. So I think this is, I really thank them for this respect to me and to my family and to the college. Journey really. I remember when I was doing my PhD, I was so much engrossed. And this time it was multitasking, website, and NAC, so many things were going on. And we had to create so much of material for these kind of things. So I really thank Puna. I asked her to be the coordinator of website because you need to have strong teams. So I had to look for resourceful people who could work with dedication and with focus and concentration. You will find that most of the ladies are in my team. It's I'm not saying that, but this is women empowerment. They focus more, and whatever I expect from them, they deliver.
All of us.
And I asked her to create her own team because so I've been here for a long time, but I was not knowing, who gets better, who feels better, comfortable with who, and I didn't know the, qualities of each and every faculty member. So I just explored, created nodal officers, coordinators, and then I asked them to have the teams. But I must say that you need to have some intelligent person with you who can guide you, who can support you. And I think, like you say, but he has that perception who could guide me, who could tell me that this is right, this is wrong, because sometimes I'm also exploring new things. So you need to have someone who can give you the right direction, who can suggest that this is good or bad. And then Guan Chaji is not here, but he had given a lot of suggestions that we need to have complete transparency. This website is absolutely basic. We have all the data, in the dynamic form or whatever.
Yeah.
So earlier they had created their own style website, and I think because we were doing it online and we didn't understand, so we asked them to scrap it and start as per our requirements. But then, after that website was over, that we wanted it to be mobile friendly. They said that was mobile friendly, so that they were taking time, but they were doing the needful. So today I invited them to tell them about their company and what they're going to do in future. Because transparency means everything, all your assignments, all your classes, everything, your resources is very, very important. Though we are going to be in physical mode and it will not be that online thing anymore. But I think e-resources, if you record your own lecture, because some of you may be good in certain areas, if you record your own lectures, deliver your lectures, record it, and put it on website. So it will enrich our resource. That people will go on our website, they'll see that who is who, and it will recognize you, your effect, your scholarship, and you will have more opportunities in the academic world. So I think that everything you do, please provide us for the social media. Because earlier when I took over, we were not putting anything on the social media, but other colleges had been doing it. So I really wanted that everything we do, it should be known to the world, because they've been doing a lot of activities, but people were not doing. Satyawati made people were not knowing what we have been doing. So I think whatever little we had tried to put it in the website so that we should show something. और जैसे जैसे आप लोग देंगे ना एक एक दो दो तो दूसरे भी इंस्पायर होंगे, अच्छा मेरा भी लेक्चर आना चाहिए. Then there will be competition also, and then we will get more resources, more lectures, and we have screening committee also who will see what has to be uploaded. It's not that everything will be uploaded, but there will be a team, IPSC team, who will judge the quality of the work, what kind of lecture is this, so that we should then only we will keep on adding the material. और जो भी आप नया करेंगे, suppose you are doing a new conference, you are doing a new book, you are doing a new article, any activity, उसी पे वेबसाइट पे जा के अपना अपडेट करते रहिए. By the end of the day, you have everything with you. तो आपको ढूंढना नहीं पड़ेगा कि कहाँ पे क्या क्या है. So now I request them to just show us what is your future plan for this website.
Thank you.
So I really thank you for being with us.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Startup India registered technical company based out of New Delhi. Our major aim is to provide technical solutions to businesses and educational institutes in an affordable way. So, first of all, I'd like to have a vote of thanks to Principal Ma'am because we have been.
I have some work I have to do.
Just a vote of thanks to you.
Okay.
That,
So this is fine.
but Nishan, please come. You are the.
I have been troubling them so much. जैसे पूनम ने कहा ना कि रात में कोई आइडिया आता था, सैटरडे संडे में मैं ये पूनम को और मिली और ईश्वरिया सबको मैं कुछ भेजती सस्ती को सबको भेजती रहती थी कुछ. And this is मैं हाँ लेकिन क्योंकि बच्चे ने भी भेज देती थी उसने तो देखी रह गए हैं करके. So I used to bother you so much. He was getting married and I was troubling you.
You recently got married.
I recently got married, but I was troubling you. मैंने कहा हमारा website check करो.
Opportunity to work with you. So it was never about monetary or anything. It was about our intention to work and help you achieve your goals using this website. Our whole team, we have many members in the team who were on the front foot and the background as well. They were working tirelessly to ensure that we are able to match the ma'ams and Poonam ma'ams expectations. And we like to thank you, ma'am, and faculty members for you were ready to your. I'd like to thank everyone for your support, for your timely filling up the form so that we were able to put the data on that. And we would like to ensure and like to request that you continuously support this website. As ma'am said, it's a community thing. Our website, the more we participate, the more enriching it becomes. And obviously, now I can see what it was before and now. There's a remarkable difference in the website, the way it is loading, the way it is reaching out. A lot of online presence has increased of this website, and I think so. There has been murmurs in other colleges as well regarding this website now. So one step in that, and hopefully we'll be able to do that in future as well.
So they will be giving suggestion. The computers के कुछ latest आपको so you can suggest because I have to go. And thank you very much. I have some important work.
Sure.
Thank you very much and join us for lunch. Okay. सबके लिए कुछ खाने को बात. Okay, dear friends, I'm very happy today. और अजय जी को बहुत-बहुत बधाई. इनको award दी और हमारे यहाँ इन्होंने और मैं बता सकती हूँ कि प्रोफेसर के तौर में जो इन्होंने संस्कृत और लिटरेचर में दी थी आइंस्टाइन की याद दिलाती थी. प्रोफेसर में ठीक नहीं क्या? And his experts say yes. 90% in the film, you know, they didn't say anything, but then they said this is the professorship with dignity because he really.
और ये सरकार का सर्टिफिकेट उसका और वेरीफाई करती है.
हाँ. आप आइए और देखिए वेबसाइट में क्या क्या डलने वाला है, क्या डलवा सकते हैं. So they are giving वेबसाइट में क्या क्या डलने
सही है ना?
Poonam, I'd like to have your attention. So, the idea behind Parak Art technology company who was involved in creation of website is to create a sustainable digitization in India right now. So, what we are doing is we are building for. There are two types of India right now which COVID has thrown us. One is Bharat and one is India. Bharat is all the rural, suburban areas where the digitization has reached, but not in the way which has reached the urban or semi-urban areas. So COVID has widened that gap. Earlier it was small, now it has risen. Now it has risen because technology infrastructure becomes a great challenge apart from content delivery at these rural and semi-rural areas. So what we plan to do is we plan to create an affordable online classrooms and LMS solutions for educational institutes who are in those regions where internet is patchy or where the technical infrastructure is absent. We take on ourselves as well through public-private partnerships. We want to set up infrastructure, a computer lab across India, especially in tier 3, tier 4 cities, talukas and rural areas wherever possible. So one of the points that we have identified is actively collaboration with colleges. And we had first opportunity to work with Satyawati College, where through this initiative we want to take baby steps and go ahead in creating a sustainable digitization vision of ours in India. So this is our team. I am Ankit. I am the founding member of the company, and I take care of the global business head solution and business for Parak. Indu, she takes care of our marketing activities. Amber and Sandeep have been crucial in creating this website. Amber leads he's a director of engineering at us and a founding member as well. Sandeep, he is the coder behind all the website. So he might not be in front, but he is actively working on creation of this website from the coding and framework perspective. So one thing that has come to fore due to COVID is the need to digitize in education. And that was one of the reasons also why ma'am has also understood the need of digitization, because the COVID has disrupted the way education delivery has happened in India. And what it has done is that whatever trend was building up before 2020 regarding the digitization, it has picked speeds exponentially in last couple of years. So we want that whatever academic processes are there in colleges and universities, they should be brought online. And we have developed all these softwares across various value chain within that academic process to ensure there is a smooth transition. Online as well, so that students who are not able to come on the campus are not deprived of the education that they deserve. So government has taken a lot of initiatives across. There are still a lot of challenges remain. Allow me one slide to help you understand what the challenges are. So the challenges related to that 60% of students don't have access to internet in India. We talk about Byju's, we talk about Unacademy, the billion-dollar companies now. But if there is no internet at a student's end, these billion-dollar companies don't make sense to them, because they are not able to consume the digital content, or even the government has taken a lot of initiatives regarding online education, but it's not reaching them because there is no internet, right? Relevance of technology to teachers and students, we might be very exposed because we are sitting in the metro cities. There are huge challenges for teachers in rural areas, in semi-rural areas, because they are not very tech friendly. The way we have created this website, they cannot even think about doing that. And that is just first step to the technical empowerment of those people. As I talked about absence of hybrid learning, offline plus online. Okay, 96% of the student population don't have access to hardware like mobile laptops to access that digital learning. Okay, motivation. While we have some motivation inherent built to build up a brand of Satyawati College, those people don't have that motivation. So how to motivate them to continuously use those digital content and infrastructure? So these are the challenges that we have identified based on our research. So when we talk about digitization, we talk about sustainable digitization. You can go and do a lecture in one school, you can put up 5 computers there and you think that you have digitized that school or college. That does not happen. That is a one-time activity. We have seen a lot of online Byju's, we have seen a lot of Unacademies, a lot of these companies going and doing some initiatives in government schools. But that is one-time initiative. You distribute the laptops and that's it. That is not digitization. You have to enable them, empower them to use those laptops, right? And that's what we are thinking is we have to create a sustainable digitization solution in India, where it has main 3 components. One is software implementation, the other is hardware setup that I talked about, and third is their motivation. So there can be 2 types of motivation. One is about brand of the college or school, and other is revenue generation. Okay, so if that college or school understands that if I continuously use the setup, I'll be able to generate some money out of it. Okay, it may be a college, it may be revenue becomes a primary factor for them, whenever they use some kind of these activities. So we are making sure that these setups that happen there, they are participating in revenue generation so that they'll be motivated to continuously use this setup and learn it. See, the sad reality is they only understand it when there is component of a digital learning plus there is some money component or revenue generation component that is there involved in it. So we are trying to stitch all these three together to ensure that we create a sustainable solution for these rural and semi-rural areas. Now, when we had discussed with ma'am, obviously ma'am's vision was much bigger than simply developing a website. So when we had discussed with her, the step website launch was the first step in our to digitize Satyawati College academic process. Okay, so while we were in the website applications for faculty members and students to enable the digital learning at Satyawati College. So in next few months, step by step, we will be launching student Android app and web app for faculty members also to access all their benefits, all their payroll, all their pay slips, all their digital content to upload and create content even. Like ma'am talked about lectures, we will help you create lectures as well through our mobile application. We will also help set up the learning management solution, which will be a combination of offline plus online classes. We'll make sure that while students are here, whose students are not here, they can also access and consume the content. Examinations everywhere are going online. A lot of universities, private universities have already switched from pen paper-based examinations to online. We also have a huge computer lab out here. So we have developed our own software to convert all base examinations to an online one. And we have been successfully implemented in a lot of places. We have been doing online examinations since last 10 years. So that's our portal and will help you move from a pen paper based assessments to online assessments. These are ERP solutions that will implement an online fee payment system, online payroll for all the staff members and faculty. We also plan to set up a student help desk on our platform, which will have SLAs to ensure that all the problems, all the questions from the students or prospective students when it comes to admissions, it is served through the website itself. Student welfare program. I come from a background. I have over 10 years of corporate work experience. I have worked with companies like Ernst & Young, Common Floor, and Mercer Metal, which is into consulting the companies during recruitment phases. And what we have understood is the colleges are not investing too much into skill gap analysis of the students and making them ready for current job profiles. So through student welfare programs, we will implement those solutions here so that the students and the faculties understand that what are the skill gaps related to the market, and students are able to consume those content in such a way that they become skill ready when they are sitting in the placement seasons. The good thing about this a faculty login, a staff login, and through this website only everything will be channeled. So this website was made in such a way that it should be able to handle that traffic. It should be able to handle that interaction. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us in